I just got off my 23rd flight this year, and it's only June. And even with all that experience, there are still tips and tricks that I am still discovering. And they're things that can make your travel life easier and cheaper. Hi, I'm Annie. I'm a frequent traveler, and I run the account Average Girl Does Cool Things. And in this video, I'm sharing underrated travel tips that you probably didn't know. Little things that can make a huge difference in your travel budget and experience. So let's get into it. But before we do, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more travel content and how-to inspo. Okay, my first tip has to do with earning loyalty points. Now, we all know that you can earn points by booking travel, by taking a flight, by booking a hotel stay, and by getting the credit card and using that to earn loyalty points. But did you know you can earn loyalty points without doing any of those things? It's true. For free. Enter promotions. Now, they're not super widely advertised, but my favorite one of these is the Marriott Eat About Town program. Just go to the website, I'm going to put it here, and you link one of your credit cards. Doesn't have to be a Marriott credit card. You just link one of your credit cards. Anytime you use that credit card at one of the participating restaurants, you automatically get Marriott Bonvoy points. It's pretty cool. They also have partnerships with Starbucks, with Uber, and I'm sure they're going to roll things out as I speak. There are also shopping portals like United. United has a Mileage Plus shopping portal. If you shop through these websites, you can go buy major brands like Lululemon, say, and you get bonus points, bonus miles for just shopping through that referral site. Now, how do you find out about these things? One, you want to get on the brand's email websites. Two, you want to check their apps frequently. So go ahead and download like the Bonvoy app, the United app, whatever apps, and you go in and they will have little cards that will tell you about bonus promotions, games that they're running, and those special partnerships. So it requires a little bit of like tapping in and staying informed, but you can totally just earn points for going about your daily shopping and eating, which is pretty amazing. My next tip is to start planning your trips backwards. Here's what that means. Look, when we typically book travel, you pick a date when you can go, and you pick a place that you want to go. And then you book your hotels and your flights. But when you do it that way, you are locked into paying whatever price the airlines and the hotels are charging. If you really want to travel more and stretch your budget even further, then you need to start looking for your flight deals first and let that dictate when you can go and where you're going. Okay, my next tip is to use your phone camera to prevent hassles. We love to take pictures of all the amazing things that are happening on our adventure, but taking 30 seconds to use your phone camera to document sort of the lesser known things that you would think about can save you so much headache. One way I love to use my phone camera, I take a picture of my room number. That way I don't forget where I'm staying. Because if you are a frequent traveler like I am, hotels all start to look the same. And it can be hard to remember where exactly you're going. So I always take a picture of my room number, and that way I know exactly where I gotta get back to. The other thing you wanna do if you are checking your bag is take photos of the outside of your luggage and the inside contents of your luggage. That way, if something happens to your bag, if it gets cracked or damaged, if it gets lost, if it gets rifled through, if something gets stolen, you have visual proof of what it's supposed to look like or what was supposed to be in there. This can help you so much when you're filing a claim with the airline. So before your next trip, take 30 seconds, take photos, or even take a video, just all of your suitcase, outside, inside, and the contents. Trust me, I dealt with this year. It was a pain in the butt. The other thing you want to do with your phone camera is take a photo of your IDs and your passports, your visas, your health papers, your insurance, whatever it is that you might need when you're traveling, especially that passport, and get a photo of the barcode of your passport. That way, if the document's lost, damaged, whatever, it's going to make it so much easier to replace, and it's going to just make life easier when you're like going through security checkpoints. You have that backup. Just make sure, by the way, that you also store them to the cloud in case your phone gets stolen. You can still access it through a computer. My next tip might be a little silly one, but use the coffee maker for more than just coffee. So when we travel, meals can get so freaking expensive. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not like a huge breakfast eater. I eat breakfast. But if I'm going out to like explore a new city or something, I want to get out there quickly and like get out before the crowds are. So I don't really want to go like sit down and eat a full breakfast. So I've actually started bringing my own breakfast with me. I'll bring a packet of oatmeal, and then I will use the coffee maker to brew hot water into the oatmeal and just have that for breakfast. It saves me so much money because I'm not paying for breakfast, saves me time, and the only thing I really got to remember is to bring a spoon, which quite honestly is easier said than done. My next tip for you is kind of a secret scroll button, and that is to make boarding and deplaning even easier by raising the aisle armrest. This is a thing not a lot of people know about, and I feel very cool knowing it. It's very silly. But there is a secret button on that armrest that allows you to lift and lower it. So if you, next time you're sitting in the aisle seat, slide your hand underneath the armrest all the way to the back, you'll feel a little like rectangular button there. You push that, push that little lever up in there, and then you can raise and lower your armrest. It makes so much difference when you're getting off the plane to get that thing out of the way. You can move so much quicker. You don't have to do that awkward little dance. You can just slide on out. It's a great little tip. Now, the only thing here is that it does have to be down for takeoff and landing. So just remember that. But if you are somebody who's maybe a little bit larger, you want to give yourself some extra room, it's a great way to do that. And then, like I said, when you're deplaning, pop that thing up, you're going to get off the plane so much faster and easier. My next weird tip is to hit the gym, not just for exercise, although I do recommend hitting the gym for exercise. But the gym in a hotel can be a treasure trove of little extras. Not enough people realize this. So you go down to the gym. This is a great place, to refill your water bottle, because they're going to have usually a good fountain, or they might even have water bottles there for you to take. Oftentimes they will have snacks, especially early in the morning. They'll put out a bowl of fruit or granola bars. So you can hit that up real quick if you're hungry. And sometimes they even have magazines or entertainment. So don't skip out on stopping by the gym and seeing if they have little extra amenities for you, especially the water trick. That's one of my favorites and not enough people do. It's you can go refill your bottle in the gym and then you don't have to worry about buying water from the vending machine. Okay, the next thing not enough people do is to check your airplane seat map obsessively. Just because you picked your seat already does not mean you have to stay in that seat. So pay attention as you are leading up to the days of your trip. Check that seat map on the regular and see if there's a better seat that you can move to. If you want to move to the aisle, if you want to move to a window, you want to get away from the bathroom, get out of the bulkhead. Oftentimes people are shifting around, they're canceling flights, so seats are opening up, and this is a great time to just go ahead and take advantage of that and switch a seat to somewhere you really want to sit. And if you're just about to get on your plane and you're not happy with your seat, check the seat map and then go talk to the gate agent and see if there's any chance that you might be able to move your seat. This worked great for me when I was taking an Alaska Airlines flight and they didn't have anybody sitting in the exit row. Normally, they charge more for the exit row, so it doesn't always book up. However, they need to have an able-bodied human sitting in that exit row. So I went up to the gate agent and volunteered myself. And she moved me to the exit row and didn't charge me, which was awesome. Now, the last tip I have for you, kind of a weird one, that I just learned, and I can't believe I just learned this, is to bring ice. You can bring ice through TSA. I didn't know this was a thing because I thought, oh, it's a liquid. No, if it's frozen, it counts as a solid and it can get through TSA. Why do I like to bring ice through TSA? Well, if you've ever had the airport water, in the filter, it doesn't taste great. It's very warm. It's not real good. You don't want to choke that down for the rest of the day. Throwing some ice cubes in your water bottle, making sure they're still frozen when you go through TSA, makes a huge difference. And you don't have to go bug Starbucks or a cafe and get a dirty look when you ask for a cup of ice. It's a strange tip, but it's one of those things that just made me very happy as a frequent traveler to know that I can take ice through TSA now. Speaking of which, if you want to know more about what you can and can't take through TSA, go watch this video next where we play a little game called Does It TSA? It was a really fun one to do. Until next time, go create a life you love.